Hi, I'm Yvonne Marquez, and this is Marina Carranza. We're Adelita's Revenge. We are a Latina, Chicana, indigenous, queer gift boutique here in Long Beach. I've lived in Long Beach and the Lakewood area for over 20 years now. I was actually born and raised in La Puente.
I lived in the Paramount area for like a little over 20 years. So I was born in Torrance and raised in Pico Rivera.
I identify as Chicana. I also identify as a lesbian. I am the co-owner of Adelita's Revenge. I am also an award-winning altruist. I build ofrendas for the Day of the Dead. And I am a life partner and business partner with Marina.
I'm also the co-owner of Adelita's Revenge. And I make salsa. I make green salsa, yes.
We partner up with different businesses, and within our business community here on the corridor of 4th and Termino, we've started a 4th and Termino block party, second Saturdays of the month. We're also a business partner with IVA High School in Long Beach. We've done workshops for the high school students. We've also invited our high school students to come out and volunteer time for our block party. We're also going to implement a program, we believe in the spring, to have our students come in and learn about retail business. We also are mentoring some young Latinas on how to just, feel good about themselves, their culture, who they are. And, we never really had a lot of outreach growing up. And now that's our focus of our business, not just a retail store, but we really want to reach out to different parts of our community. We've invited the Long Beach or the LBOC Women Rising to come in and do a voter registration in front of our store. We're also working with Viento y Agua. We're talking about spoken word nights. We're doing classes, tamale making classes. We're doing piñata workshop classes. So, we're hoping to reach out to our elementary school across the street and maybe partner up with them as well. But yeah, volunteer and community.
Just trying to bring the community together.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been a part of who we are, volunteering. It's a big role in our lives. And so we want to continue that with our store as well. Sure. I consider myself a Chicana, like I mentioned before. I'm a third generation American. So while I may not have the language and certain aspects about being Latina in today's world, I do feel great having the, both the American history, the American part of who I am, who my family was, and also our Latino indigenous culture. So yeah, I also own my pochaness, which I feel, back in the day when you were called a pocha, it was kind of derogatory. And now I feel like, wait, we're reclaiming our culture. We are proud of who we are. It doesn't mean we're any less. So I want to have this space for other people who feel like us, who are born and raised in the US and who have roots in a Latin American country.
I'm also third generation. So, yeah, I mean, I basically everything what Yvonne said is I feel the same way. And it's like, it's also to help the younger generation, to get them where they can help them know who they are too.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. I would say learning my mom's recipes, being in the kitchen with my mom, feeling that sense of pride, when she would walk into a family gathering and have her gorditas or her tamales or menudo, things like that, and just knowing that this is our family's recipe, has been handed down. So being in the kitchen with my mom is one of the best memories I feel. And also, being proud of my father. He was a Korean War vet. And so, feeling that American pride as well, but also saying, hey, my dad was a Latino growing up in the U.S. and he is a Korean War vet. So that was putting the flag up at the 4th of July was emotional for us, as a family. But yeah.
Yeah, for me, just family, getting together with family, being with family. It's important in our culture.
Has been a little tricky with the climate in the US. But I feel that because of who we are, I'm very proud to say that I'm both, Mexican American, Chicana. So I don't hide that. And growing up, we almost had to hide that a little bit. And then it seemed like the last few years we maybe had to hide that a little bit. But now, because of the opportunities we've been given, we are saying no more. We are here, we are important. We are going to be business owners, we're going to be community members. And I'm very proud to be a Latina in the community now, in the US.
Same for me.
Well, luckily, Marina and I have been coined tias in the community. And so we have quite a few younger couples that come into our store, and we just talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the advice we've been giving them is to maintain true to who they are, and to also, respect your family and the timing of your family, and when you'll feel more comfortable, be who you are.
And follow your dreams.
And follow your dreams. Never give up.
Never
So,
give up.
Yeah, we love being mentors to our young
Mm-hmm.
Chicana girls here. Oh, that was something we were just talking about. Representation to us is one of the top focal points of our business, mainly because something like our store, our gift boutique, was not there for us when we were younger. We've had numerous customers come in and who've just felt emotional, and they've just said, oh, it feels like home. It feels like my Adelita's house. It feels like my mother's kitchen. It's important for us to have this space because we can go into any store and be careful who we give our money to, but we know who we're giving our money to. And I think it's not just what the store gives, but it's what I think Marina and I give as people, because we're very proud of our culture.
It feels like we're making a difference.
Yeah.
And that makes us happy.
Yeah. So representation truly matters. Customers have said that thank you for doing this for us. So yeah. Oh gosh.
Chilerianos.
Yes. Everywhere we go, Marina has to eat and try the chili.
I have to.
Well, I'm a foodie. Well, we're both foodies, so it's rough to pick one thing. But I think my go-to is always mole. I just want to try mole everywhere I go. And I'm a cook, so I'm very like, I don't know about this mole. But
good cook.
Yeah, so yeah, mole I'd say would be that. And my mom's recipes, her tamales, her gorditas, her enchiladas, things like that. Oh, of course, Oaxaca. Of course, Oaxaca, right? I mean, you cannot talk about mole without including Oaxaca. And that's on our bucket list. Eventually, we'll get there to taste all the moles we want.
Of course.
Okay.
Besides a retail store, we like to have a safe space for everybody to come in and feel.
Definitely. Yeah, that is important to us. But what we're doing now in our store with Adelitas is we are reaching out to different community members, and we are partnering up with places like Viento y Agua next door, where we are doing different classes, like I mentioned, spoken word nights. We plan to hopefully expand in the future, maybe expand to different parts of Southern California, bring our family into that expansion, get our younger Latinas to see that they can also do this, that we're a brand uplifting, Latina, queer, indigenous, Latinx artists, vendors, and makers. We want there to be a space like this in every city, so that, it was hard for us as a pop-up. We started off as a pop-up vendor, working at different pop-up markets, and we were given opportunities, different places, like in front of Plantitas. and we've come full circle because we used to pop up right here in front of the store. So, having that experience, we want our other vendors, our fellow vendors, our fellow artists to know that you can do it too. Being part of the queer mercado was important to us because they gave us a space for us to shine, and so now we're their shining star because we've also shown those vendors that it is possible to do this. So yeah, I mean, Adelita's Revenge has only been open, our brick and mortar's only been open for a little over 3 months now. And we just have such great, I would say we have such
Like
positive feedback, and we know that this is an important place. Yeah. Don't give up.
Yeah, follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams. This was a dream of mine forever. I've always wanted to have a space like this. Maybe not this exact space, maybe with some more food in it, but this was always a dream of mine, and I never thought at my age I would be starting this now. And so don't give up and just keep working hard and it'll happen. Yeah. Oh, well, besides lots of tequila drinking, Latin Heritage Month means it's a time to celebrate. It's a time to, I mean, I celebrate every day. Don't get me wrong. Yes. I'm Latina every day. I'm Chicana every day. We are proud every day of who we are. But
it's
this,
extra bonus
it's
to
just
embrace
like, yeah, it's just a little extra, we see more representation, even if it's at major, well-known stores and markets, but also, smaller businesses are starting to know that we are a big base of their customers, and we spend money, and we spend lots of money. So while we want to, spend money in the right stores and the right businesses, remember your small businesses like us, please. During Latina Heritage Month, we are it. We are owners, operators, workers, marketing. We're everything. So it's a great time of the year for us to just celebrate us.